Hello and welcome to another episode of Double J's List. Today I'm going to be talking about my Bestop Trektop Slantback. Okay, now that's the name of this soft top here. One of the many different options that you can get for a Jeep Wrangler JL that runs from 2018 all the way up until now. So this is made by the company called Bestop. Bestop is the OEM supplier for Jeep for soft tops. So many of the parts and many of the materials are very similar, if not the same, as what you would get with an OEM soft top that you order from the dealership or you get new from the Jeep from the dealer. However, the Trektop Slant Top is a much less expensive option because you lose some features and some things overall. An OEM soft top is about $2,000 or more from the dealership. This you can get from Bestop off their website for under $1,100. I was extraordinarily lucky. I found one for sale locally for only $400. I bought this and it's pretty much like new, and it's been serving me quite well. So I'm going to go through and show you some of the features of this because I couldn't find a lot of information in video form about what exactly this top does and doesn't do. So I'm going to go and circle around and show you how it comes off and what it can and what it can't do on your Wrangler. So first off, I'm going to go around, and as you can see, it's called the slant top because the rear comes to a slant like that, whereas a traditional Wrangler soft top would be a little more squared off like that. So it's a very simple mechanism to get off. Now, something to understand about this is that it is not very secure. Okay, now while you're here, see there's this little tab here. This is how you take the side panel out. Even though the Jeep is locked, you can still just go like this and create quite a big spot for someone to be able to climb in if they really wanted to get into the Jeep. So bear in mind that this does not, this takes away a lot of the security of your hardtop. All right, so it does actually go back in pretty quickly, and I'm going to actually show you how this whole thing comes on and comes off really well. Now, when you get one of these tops, not only does it come with the fabric, it comes with a frame and frames that go around the doors. When you take the hard top out, there's nothing that the door actually touches. So this is what helps create the seal between the door and the top. So this way it seals up. What this does is it has what's called the Sunrider top. And I'll show you, I'll step back here. It allows you to open the very front of this with these two flaps like that, these two latches. You just pull them and it opens up. I'll do that real quick. So what's cool about that is you can open that up whether you have the back sections in or not. So if you're just driving around and you just want to open it up really quick and you close it up and not have to do much hassle, that's perfect, right? So that's the first thing that you can do. It closes up just as simply. All right, so this back section here comes off in a few different ways. There's some channels and some zippers that you have to adjust to get it off, and I'm going to try to show you how it comes off and goes back on. So first, I'm going to show you how you take it off. You start with the sides. You lift up this Velcro. Pull on this tab, get the channels out. There's another channel right here. The same on the other side. The zipper zips up, more Velcro. Okay. Now this is loose. Good idea to open the door. You can pull these up, more of these channel things. There's a snap back here on a strap. And then this is held on with a little hook on the end. You give it a little wiggle. And then this channel slides out. And you've got a side panel. You do the same on the other side. Pull the snap, unhook it from the rail on top, slide it out. That only leaves you now with this the back window, not glass, the back window. You just pull on this channel here, and then this is on one of these channel sliders. Make sure your Velcro's up. Hold this all down. There's little bits of Velcro here and there for it to grab onto. Kind of just rests there. And now we are in what's called safari mode. This leaves you protection from the sun for all the passengers, but it keeps it an open experience. You can open the windows or remove the doors however you like. If you remove the doors, you have to do something about the mirrors to keep it legal. And now I'm going to show you what it's like with the Sunrider open. Now that's as open as the top will allow you to go with the Bestop Trektop Slantback. If you notice, this does not fold back over the rear passengers. So the rear passengers are always in shade. Okay? So if you want something that's completely open to everybody in the Jeep, this is not the right top to go with. You can actually go and remove some of this using some tools. It's not very quick and easy to do. I don't think it's really designed to do that, but you could. Some will make that argument that you could remove all of that, but realistically, this is about as open top as you're going to get with this top. Now, another disadvantage to consider is if you get the like OEM style top, whether it be from Bestop or from the dealer, this top right here, this part will continue just about to the end of the Jeep. So it looks a little goofy when it's in that mode, but you can pull a lever and then the whole thing will fold down. Or if you keep it up in this safari mode, it covers the cargo area. If you get caught in the rain without your side panels or rear window, the water runs right into the hatch. So that's something to consider with this particular top. So now what I'm going to do is show you how quickly you can get this back together. First thing you should do is lift up this part again. You have access to slide everything in. You start with the rear window. I found it's easiest to get started on the side and then kind of jump up on the top. slide this into its spot. And start grabbing your side panels. Better to unhook it and then get the zipper started on either side. That's the hardest part probably. Notice I just did the zipper just a little bit in that corner, and I will do the same on the other side. I want to demonstrate really quick. There's a hook on the end of this that goes onto this bar right here. This is a little strap with a snap that goes right here on the other side of here. You can see it. It's part of the bracket that comes with the soft top. First thing you do, channel at the top. Slide it in up here. To this side, this rests in place. Push the snap in. Okay, we're basically in place now. Oh, I forgot to do the hook at the top. Do that hook at the top first. Okay, there we go. Now put the snap in. Your zipper lined up and started. Pull it on just so it's started. Now is a good time to get your seals on these edges. These little slide things. Then you've got this part to get this top bar in. It just pushes in like that. There's a little thing that slides in like that. Do your zippers. And then push down these. And now the top is back on just like that easy. One last thing I want to show is how you can open the back glass, or black, I keep calling it glass, the back window open. So if you want to load something in large, you can do that. So I'm going to do that really quick. So you open the door. You unzip the zippers. Because right now you're limited. If you have anything taller than this, you're either have to load it in like that, or you have to open this glass window. You get the zippers up, you pull on this to get it out. Remember, it's got these tabs underneath. So now you can load something in that's kind of big, close it back up. Zipper it down. And get these little tabs at the end. Pulls it up tight. You're back in business. So one thing I want to point out to anyone that's considering this, and I don't know if there's problems on the other tops too that have the Sunrider, but there is a little bit of wind noise. I haven't had any water really leaking anywhere. I did go through a car wash once and like a tiny little spray got through in the back seats, like on my daughter sitting in the car seats, like a drip. It wasn't even that big of a deal. But this right here, it lifts up pretty easily, as you can see I'm doing with my thumb, and you get wind noise when you're driving around here on this side and in the same area on the other side. And I believe it's just because this is a little bit loose by design. Now there's a little wire that goes through that. It's supposed to keep it tight, and maybe it needs to be tightened. I don't know if there's an adjustment or not, but there is just a little bit of noise from that. But other than that, I don't have too many other complaints. It's not as quiet as a hardtop, obviously, but it's really not too bad. The material is the less expensive material. It's more of a vinyl. You can get the more expensive cloth on top of vinyl kind of material that's a little quieter and better, but this is more than ample, and this is what comes with the Jeep stock from what I understand. So anyway, that's my review of the Bestop Trektop Slantback. If you have any questions, any other comments that you want to make, leave them in the bottom. Please hit the subscribe button. I would super appreciate that, and thank you for watching.